And we are now very pleased to welcome in Dodgers manager Dave Roberts from Dodger Stadium, having their workout today just down the road from us. And Dave, thanks for the time, first of all. Impressive win over the Diamondbacks. And I've got to ask you, just over the long haul, I mean, amazing job this year. You guys, you had the highest of the highs with an incredible run through the summer, but then you got ice cold, too. What was the toughest part about finding the balance and obviously getting into the postseason with the right mindset?
I think, yeah, Kevin, I think that it was, went on a great run this summer and really hit a low right there for a couple of weeks. But I think with our guys, Kevin, it's just understanding how we're going about our work every day, preparing, and you got to believe in our guys. And there was never any wavering from myself, the coaching staff, and more importantly, the guys in the clubhouse. So we just kept grinding, and we worked our way out of it, finished winning 8 of 10. And I felt starting the postseason, we were in as good a place as we could be in.
Hey, Dave Roberts, Alex Rodriguez here. How are you, man?
Hey, Alex, what's happening?
Good, man. And listen, I know that KB and I were with you this summer, and I know that Justin Turner, he's one of my favorite players for a lot of reasons. You said to us this summer that he was one of the guys that you thought was one of your MVPs. Can you tell the fans at home why some of the great things he does on the field, but also some of the intangibles off the field in the clubhouse with leadership?
I think that's the thing, is that you can quantify numbers and runs driven in and all that kind of stuff and what he does on the field defensively. But the conversation that he has in the clubhouse with players, holding guys accountable, being an extension of myself, the coaches, and the way he shows up every day to work. And he's that grinder, blue-collar guy that leads the league in getting hit by a pitch. He takes the extra base and does things that a lot of people don't want to do, but he's one of the big leaders in the clubhouse. And like you, Alex, one of my favorite players.
Thank you.
My boy Roberts, what's going on, homie? My homeboy.
Big Poppy, what's happening?
Wishing you the best of the luck, man. Hey, listen, this morning I wake up, I turn on the TV. I know y'all have a game tonight, but all people talk about is my man Kershaw's health. I want to know if everything is okay because I'm going blue all the way.
Yeah, man, I hear you're walking the streets of Beverly Hills these days, man. Good for you. Word gets out, too, on my side, too, David. No, Kersh is healthy, man. He's rested, and I don't recall any postseason that he's been in where he's been this prepared as far as physically and rested. So he's in a great frame of mind, and I'll tell you right now, David, he's an absolute beast.
He's a beast. I totally know that.
Dave, it's Frank Thomas here, man. How's it going?
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
Pretty good. Bear with me here. How tough is it to manage Yasiel Puig? And I ask you this question because you've handled him so perfectly.
I'll tell you, man, it's definitely a challenge, and I think that he likes it that way. He's that guy that he likes to see how far he can push you. But I know one thing, though, Frank, is that we got to his heart, and I think that he really cares about me. He cares about the coaches. He cares about the teammates and the Dodgers, and he really wants to win. He loves the red light. He knows where it's at. He loves that big stage, but I'll tell you right now, when he's playing the way he is right now, he's as good as anybody, and he's really kind of been able to manage that emotion and that poise in those big spots, and he's a plus Gold Glove defender, but in the batter's box, he's really picked us up.
Awesome.
Dave, Keith Hernandez here. Good luck on this series.
Hey, thanks, Keith.
Question for you. You got the big Cubbies coming in. They got a pretty good lineup. Any one or two guys that you do not want to have beat you?
Well, I think that obviously you look at Brian and Anthony, and tell Anthony I respect him. We respect him. So, no, I think that those two guys, obviously you got a MVP player in Brian and Riz. I've known Anthony for a long time, even when he was in San Diego, and tremendous ball players. But up and down the lineup, man, these guys grind you. Joe's done a great job with that ball club. They're the defending champs, so we got to go out there and beat them.
My boy, you boy Poppy, back at you. Hey, I had a question for you. What do you remember about the stealing bag that you have, the stealing base that you have in 2004 against
my God.
this
Come on,
guy?
Guys. Clean it up.
Again, this
You
guy
know what?
right here.
I'll tell you, David, I'm telling you, they talk about that moment, but I'm telling you, the biggest thing I remember is that Quantrill, that Paul Quantrill at bat that you had against him, and he tried to shoot that hit ball at you, and you put him into the seat. So that was unbelievable. And the Esteban Loaiza the next day. Esteban Loaiza was like a 13-pitch at bat. You walked him off with a base hit up the middle, man. No one better. Forget about that stolen
Hey, but
base.
if you don't get to second base, man, we don't get there.
I hear you. I was just a small little piece, man. I was happy to be there.
Dave, well, then what is this, a documentary on the Red Sox?
Yeah, Alex, you know nothing about it, don't you? You know nothing about this, do you?
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, Dave, we really appreciate it, man. Best of luck to you and the Dodgers. We'll
All
talk
right,
to you
guys.
soon.
Let's go, Blue!
Thanks, guys. Have a good
Take
one.
care.
Come
All right.
on!